The draft angle analysis function can be very helpful to identify possible problems when trying to demold parts, like plastic parts. So a few degrees for a plastic part is not a problem. Let's have a look on this part here. Here we see clear undercuts. So this part you couldn't simply demold in a single direction. So in that context, it perfectly fits the splitting function. With the splitting function, you can define demolding directions. So we select the first one, and we see some remaining parts. We define a second direction. Again, there will be a few remaining parts, and we will add a third direction. What we will not do in this case is assigning the remaining parts maybe to a direction. Now for casting applications and also for plastic injection, the wall thickness analysis is very helpful to see where might be critical areas where parts might be very thin and so forth. So we have different methods. Ray method, the more suitable here for this example is the rolling ball method. And you saw the calculation rather quick. And now you can modify the result, change the maximum number, the lowest number, automatically calculate the intermediate values, choose the color map which you would like to use, go for graduated colors or for color bands, whatever you like. So in this case, we select, for instance, the heat colors, and we change the direction to black for the most critical. The curvature analysis is also one of the 3D Advanced family. It also uses the same mechanism, the same kind of heat maps and so forth, but it gives you some information about roundings and curves in the parts. The experts among you know perfectly how to use it, and we just show a little bit playing with the various options, reducing the number of possible colors, adding a few, changing the minimum or the maximum value, and so forth. So the experts among you know exactly when you would like to use a Gaussian or mean or maximum algorithm. Of course, you can also save the results as views in 3DViewStation. Clash detection, yeah, you would like to identify possible issues when assembling something or when running a complete product. So in this case, we had the 3DViewStation also calculate the clash volume, and we sort by volume, and we then just show and highlight a few results. As with all other views in 3DViewStation, you can save that view for later review, for instance, talking to your colleagues. Clearance analysis, in this example, we take a dashboard plus a steering wheel. And let's say the task is to identify, is there a critical area where my fingers might get squeezed in between? So again, here we play a little bit with the color schemes. We change the maximum. We have the intermediate values updated. But again, the red one is still too wide, so we look at the histogram and we see that there could be, let's say, a peak in the area 130. So we simply adjust that to have 3DViewStation displaying the result as we would like to have it.